So far, you've used MATLAB to import and visualize data. As you add on to these tasks, it's important to document your steps. That way, you can reproduce your work later or share it with others. Let's say you're analyzing the dataset of pizza orders. You may want to produce a report showing the weekly trends. In this video, you'll create such a report with formatted text and custom visualizations. Let's get started by loading the pizza data. Click the Import Data button from the tool strip and select the mat file we saved previously. A window pops up that shows the variables in the file. Go ahead and click Import to load all the variables. The variables are now in the workspace, and a load command is in the command window. This is the actual line of code that imported the mat file. So we'll reuse this line each time we need to load the data. Next, let's recreate the plot of completed pizzas over time. Remember to select the time variable before pizzas completed, and then click the plot option from the Plots tab. We now have a graph of the number of pizzas and 2 lines of code in the command window. We could keep creating plots in the same way, but it will help to record all these commands so we can reuse them. Let's close the figure since we'll no longer need it. Then, navigate to the Home tab and click New Live Script. A live script is a document that can contain code, text, visualizations, and more. This window is the live editor, where we'll add text and commands into the document. The toolstrip above the editor has a new tab with various controls like running or saving the script. There are also tabs with additional functionality like inserting images. To start making our report, let's copy and paste the 2 lines of code from the command window into the gray box at the top of the script. Click the Run button to run the code. And there we go. We have our plot. This plot is a little small, so let's maximize the editor from the menu near the top right. This minimizes the other parts of MATLAB, like the workspace, but you can still see them by clicking on their names. Use the top right menu again when you want to restore the editor to its original location. Also, if you ever want to completely reset your layout, go to the Home tab and select Default from the Layout drop-down menu. Now that our script has some code, let's add some text by clicking the Text button in the tool strip. A good description will make our report easier for others to understand. Next, add a title by selecting the title option in the text drop-down menu. This will help our overall aim stand out. If you want to change the plot location, use the buttons on the far right. Plots and other kinds of output can be in line with the text, or side by side. Whichever you choose, don't forget to save your work. Click the Save button to save this live script to your current folder. This is looking great. But what about the cancelled pizzas? These are orders that didn't get made for reasons like running out of ingredients. We can get a better sense of overall productivity by adding another line with this data on the same axis. Try adding a plot command by entering the code yourself. Notice when you start typing out a variable, suggestions are shown. You can accept a suggestion by selecting the correct variable with the arrow keys and pressing Tab. Then click Run to execute the code again. Oh, it looks like this created 2 separate plots instead of a single plot with 2 lines. Let's fix this. Add the code, hold on after the first plot command, and then hold off at the end. Any plot commands in between these 2 hold statements will be added to the same axes as the first command. Great! The new plot has both lines. However, it may not be obvious to others which is which. Let's add some labels and a legend to make the plot easier to understand. Click anywhere on the plot. A new tab will appear in the tool strip with several customization options. Click the X label button and type out a name for the x-axis. When you press Enter, a line of code appears, as well as an Update Code button. Click this button to add the code to your script. Now, the X label will show up every time you click Run. Next, repeat the process for the Y label, title, and legend. The default legend uses some generic names for the two lines, but we can improve this by editing the legend command. Replace the word show with the specific names enclosed in quotation marks and separated by a comma. Notice that these commands are colored differently. This color indicates text in MATLAB, and you can use either single or double quotes. There are some differences between single or double quotes, but most MATLAB commands will accept either type. You'll learn more about this later in the course. And that's it. We have created a report that has text, code, and visualizations together. This would be great for sharing our work with other people. We also had to do minimal programming since nearly all the code was automatically generated. You'll be working with documents like these throughout the course. So take some time to familiarize yourself. Try creating some additional plots or add other types of text formatting like a numbered list. Good luck!